Hello everyone, this is the Clark Knight, and today I'm doing another guide on Pokemon competitive scene, and it's going to be on Toucannon, and these videos have been doing really well, and I'm just going to continue make them as long as people are watching. So this is going to be a quick one because Toucannon's pretty simple. There's not a ton to him as a Pokemon, but I do really like his design. He is probably one of the cooler birds that you start out with, probably up there with Talonflame and obviously the OG Pidgeotto. But yeah, let's get into it. So to start, Toucannon stats, his HP is 80, attack 120, defense 75, special attack 75, special defense 75, and speed 60. So those are pretty average stats all around except for the attack, and that's kind of what we're going to be focusing on. He's going to be an attacker even though he is slow, which is unusual for birds, I feel like. And I'm going to be focusing on his attack, and then his HP is pretty solid. His defense and special defense aren't bad. Obviously special attack is nowhere near the attack, so we are going to be focusing on attack. His typing is normal and flying, which I don't know what is up with this generation and just tacking on normal to every typing, but yeah, it's normal and flying. So it's weak to rock, electric, ice, and immune to ground and ghost. So that's not bad. Those are those weaknesses are expected, and they come with other bird types too. It doesn't really do too much to it. It resists bug and grass, which is not typically a great typing to use in VGC, so it's not seen a lot. So its abilities are Keen Eye or Skill Link, and then there's the hidden ability Sheer Force, but we're not going to worry about that. Keen Eye, it doesn't let accuracy drop, which is average, and then Skill Link is if a move is hitting multiple times, then it is going to hit the maximum number of times. So Bullet Seed would hit 5 times because that's the max it can hit. Both these abilities are going to be used in the 2 sets that I'm showing you today. Skill Link a little more important than Keen Eye, but Keen Eye is used for sets that don't run those multiple hitting moves. So speaking of moves, we got a bunch of good moves for Toucannon. He's got Beak Blast, which really makes him actually a solid Pokemon. He's got Roost, he's got Drill Peck, he's got Feather Dance, Hyper Voice, Return, Flame Charge, U-Turn, Substitute, Brick Break, and all these kind of good moves. Also from his egg moves, he can learn things like Tailwind and Brave Bird, which could be useful. And to get him, it's pretty easy. You can catch a Piggypeck pretty much anywhere in the starting areas and evolve him at level 28. You can even get a Trumbeak in multiple areas as well. So here's going to be the first set. It's pretty basic. It is a choice band set, so it can only use one move and it's powering up its attack. I got the EVs thrown on the attack and the HP, and then 4 on the defense because I see a lot of defensive moves coming at him. But if you are worried about electric types like Tapu Koko, then feel free to throw it on the special defense because that is also helpful to be protected from. And then I also have Adamant Nature because we are focusing on that attack, and he's already slow, so we're not going to put any on the speed. That is why we are focusing on his defense. And when I say defense, I mean defense in whole in general, because we are putting on the HP instead of defense because HP is one of his best stats. So we do have the Keen Eye ability on. We don't have any need for the Skill Link on this set because it is not running any of those multiple attacking moves. And the moves would be Beak Blast, Brave Bird, Return, Brick Break. Brave Bird, let's start with Beak Blast. Beak Blast automatically goes last, which even in a Trick Room set he goes last. I was testing it out today. I'm like, oh, that could be really good for Trick Room, but it is not because it still goes last because it has to charge similar to a Focus Punch, but it's all in the same turn. So he charges at the beginning and then at the end he releases his Beak Blast. This is a rather solid move because it does do a lot of damage, like 100, and you get the stab from flying, and it attacks in 1 turn, so with no repercussions other than it goes last. Then I got Brave Bird in case you want to go first for a change of pace, but he does take damage off that, and it's more of a situational thing, and if you don't think you're going to get that Beak Blast off, but you still want to use a flying move, and that is obviously a very good move in general. But then I got Return and Brick Break. So Return, I get the stab with normal types, obviously, and then Brick Break is just something that I can clear out some of the rock Pokemon that might switch in. So yeah, that set was pretty simple, but here we get into the King's Rock set, which obviously the item is going to be King's Rock, which gives a 10% chance of flinching to a Pokemon when hit with a move, and if you use a move like Bullet Seed or Rock Blast, it hits multiple times, it gives it a better chance of flinching. And not only that, you got the skill link, so it's going to hit multiple times, as many as it can. And then the EVs are looking to be the same with the Adamant Nature. You can probably play around with the EVs and see what works with you. You probably don't have to throw it all on HP. I would throw it all on attack, but you could probably distribute it between the defense and special defense as well, just kind of see what works for you. Do a little calculations there. But I've just been fine working with the HP. That's been cool with me. But along with this, I do have the Swords Dance and Roost, and I couldn't use it on the other set because I'm locking into a move, but now I can use Swords Dance to get my speed up, obviously, since he is a slow Pokemon, but also increase the attack, so Bullet Seed and Rock Blast would do extra amount of damage. And then I got the Roost also, and this was just kind of a filler move. You can put things like U-turn or even like Return or any of that good stuff on there. And you could even put Beak Blast if you wanted to. That might not be a bad idea, but yeah, I just put Roost to get a little health back because I do have his HP maxed out, so he will be taking a few hits, and I think I could get that damage back. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my sets. I hope this helped you guys in building Toucannon. He's kind of a strange Pokemon. Obviously, probably not going to be a big role in the VGC scene, but he is fun to play around with, and I have been experimenting with him a lot. Love the design in general. But yeah. On a side note, I have been playing with my Drampa Trick Room set with my Oranguru, and that has been insane. So if you're wondering how those sets work, go check out my other videos. I got 2 of them up right now. It'll be on the end card right here. But thank you guys. If you like this, feel free to like. If you really liked it, feel free to subscribe. And I'll see you next time.